Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Miss Coffee here, and today we're back with a whip and chat. Whip stands for work in progress. So get out whatever that is for you. Work along with me as I tell you some stories from the coffee house shenanigans. I hope everyone is having a wonderful start to their week and that you had a great weekend. I had a very lazy weekend because I spent most of it sick. As you guys know, I'm currently dealing with the panini, and it has me super tired, super groggy, and my brain fog is off the charts. I've been trying to record this video now for 2.5 hours, and I get part of the way in and forget what I'm talking about, can't remember what I'm talking about, and it's just, it's been a mess, y'all. It's been a freaking mess, but that's okay. We're going to try it again. We're going to try it again, because when you first don't succeed, try again. I'm going to be resting after this video, so for those folks that are like, Miss Coffee, just go rest. I will, I promise. I just really wanted to get this whip and chat out. I don't really have a Twitch replay that I feel is chatty enough for you guys, and I want to make sure that my diamond painters and stuff over here on YouTube don't feel like I'm neglecting them with not giving them videos. I already cut back the number of videos that I do on YouTube, and I don't want to neglect you guys on videos when I'm sick, and especially seeing as how I can sit up in my chair up front there and be just fine, but when I sit back here for some reason, I guess it's because it's quiet and there's nothing going on, I get super tired. Now the kids are here today with me, so if I have to pause or whatever, just know it's because the kids are home. We are actually getting ready for a blizzard. I am kind of excited, I'm not gonna lie. Something about getting snowed in with your family gives me this warm, cozy feeling. And I'm not talking about snowed in like you see in the movies where people are like dying and eating each other, because if that's the case, I'm eating Orion first. But it's that cozy feeling of knowing that you have enough food in the house, that everybody's in the house safe and sound, everybody's kind of doing their own thing but in the same room, and you're just enjoying time as a family. And that is what we're going to be getting for the next couple of days, because we're getting a bunch of snow. Wah, 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 wah. Now, I hate the snow. I hate it so much. But I love being snowed in. But why? One, I don't have to leave anywhere. I don't have to go anywhere. I don't have to put on pants. Forget that. Pants. No pants dance. Two, Mr. Coffee gets to stay home. Why? Because what the hell is he going to work for? Ain't nobody out in the field doing anything because it's too goddamn cold and it's snowing. Now, currently when I'm recording this, it is not currently snowing. But it's supposed to start like any minute now. I've been saying that since 6 o'clock this morning when the thing told us it was supposed to start. Any minute now, we're going to get pummeled with snow. Now watch, we get 0 snow. And my kids will have to go to school tomorrow. But that's okay. They're currently upstairs. Maggie cleaning her room because it's a sty. And Orion is doing virtual learning today because they were like, yeah, you guys can stay home from school tomorrow, but you're going to do virtual learning. And so that's what they're doing. So Orion's doing that. And I was like, well, while I have a free moment, I am going to go ahead and record a whip and chat because, again, I don't want my folks over on YouTube to think that I forgot about them or that I am just not making videos for you guys. I promise you guys I have so many videos that need to be recorded. I just haven't had the energy, and I do apologize about that. This panini is kicking my ass, you guys. Oh, my God. I'm so tired. I'm groggy that I, have spent the last couple of days sleeping. Literally. And I feel like, I don't know if anybody else gets like this, I feel lazy because I haven't been cleaning my house, making dinner, taking care of the kids. Mr. Coffee has been a charm when it comes to me being sick lately, and he's been holding down the fort while I'm sick. And where I know I shouldn't feel bad for being sick, I still do. And I feel like, I need to get up and do stuff because he can't do everything after working all day and then having to deal with the kids and everything else. He dealt with the kids all weekend for me while I was down. And so I'm just like, you know what? I need to get up. I need to try to do something productive today. So when he got up this morning, I got up as well. And I was like, I'm going to go walk the dogs. And he goes, are you sure I can walk them before work? And I'm like, no, it's fine. I'm going to go walk the dogs before the storm hits. Because then that way I'm not having to trudge through the ice and snow to go walk them. Because there's nothing worse than when you're in a blizzard having to walk dogs. Now, this is the only time I will ever say that I wish I had smaller dogs because I can just potty train them in the house. But because I have bigger dogs, yeah, that's not happening. I don't, no. So, I will gladly walk them outside so that they can go potty. But, as you can hear, I'm still dealing with a little bit of congestion. Other than that, I'm fine. Orion is also dealing with congestion. and he is fine. He's doing just fine as well. So thank you to everybody for your well wishes, but the coffee house is doing great. Now, Orion's not experiencing, at least he says he's not. I'm pretty sure he's probably experiencing it. He's just ignoring it because he's a kid and that's what they do. Because for some reason, kids are allergic to being tired. Like, no kid ever has ever been like, I'm tired, I'm just going to go to sleep. Like, no kid has ever said, and when I say kid, I mean kid that's like between the ages of 5 and I'm going to say 12 or 13. They're not going to admit they're tired because they have that FOMO feeling. If you don't know what FOMO is fear of missing out. Like, they feel like they're going to miss something if they go to sleep, so they want to stay awake all day. Now, like I said, I've been dealing with a lot of the I'm tired, my brain, I can't think straight. And so all I've been wanting to do is sit on the couch and just chill out. And that's what I've been doing, like, all weekend. I did stream a couple of times. So I streamed yesterday on Twitch and I streamed Saturday. And, get out of there. So I streamed yesterday, I streamed Saturday, and I streamed just fine. I was super tired afterwards to the point where I did take naps after my stream because I was so super exhausted afterwards. But when I tell you I'm fine, I promise you I'm doing just fine. I'm just really, really tired. So you'll have to be patient with me if you message me or whatnot, because I am dealing with this chronic fatigue from this, and it's currently kicking my ass. So, yeah. But I feel some type of way because, like, even over the weekend, Mr. Coffee was making dinner, and Maggie was fussing because she didn't want manwich for dinner, which, if you don't know what manwich is, it's Sloppy Joe's, which is a household favorite. And Maggie's one of these kids that she changes up what she likes. So what she likes today, she hates tomorrow. She hates tomorrow. Does anybody else's kid ever like this? Like, is this a normal thing for kids to do? Because I feel like this is not normal. How do you love Sloppy Joe's one week, and then the very next week go, I hate Sloppy Joe's. I never want to eat them again. They're disgusting. And I'm like, hold up, wait, what? No, I made this last week, and you guys loved it, and you said to make it again this week, so I made it. And now you don't want it? And I'm just like, what the hell? I'm like, and then I have to sit there and wonder, does she actually not like it? Or is that just not what she wants for the day? Because that could be an option too. So I'm just trying to keep it together in my brain, because the way my brain is working right now, the hamster is spinning the wheel with one foot, okay? Like, the hamster's sitting down on a beanbag chair in his underwear watching daytime television with his foot on the wheel, and he's just spinning it with one foot. So, like, I'm a little out of it right now. And again, I apologize for the sniffling and the coughing and sneezing and stuff that you're going to hear in this video, but, you know, 'tis life, I guess. Hold on a second. All right, sorry about that. Sneezing fits. This has been a new development. I don't know where this is coming from or if this is a symptom. Hold on, my ear is clogged. So I've been having sneezing fits. And this morning when it happened, it made my nose bleed. And I'm like, what the flip? So did I just sneeze and blow drills all over my canvas? Maybe. Leave me alone. I'm sick. So this morning I woke up and I was in a sneezing fit. And my nose started bleeding because my nose was so dry. Now, I know, get a humidifier for the room. I know. I just hadn't pulled it out because I didn't think I needed it. But, like, apparently I do because, like, oh my God. I've been really going through it with the sneezing. Like, it's been like, when I say sneezing fit, like, it's like a coughing fit, but with sneezing. And for like 2 minutes straight, I'm just sneezing. And I'm like, you know, trying to do like the mommy thing. Because if you've ever had children vaginally, you already know. When you sneeze, you cross those legs real hard. Because even if you went to the bathroom, you go and pee a little bit. So, I'm sitting here and I'm like, okay, do I need to go to the bathroom? Like, I'm having all these thoughts rush through my head because I can feel the sneezing fit happen. And then I'm like, okay, it's time to go. It's go time. It's go time. And then I sneeze for freaking 2 minutes. I'm like, what the hell is up with the sneezing? Didn't have this problem the first time, but now all of a sudden I'm having this problem, which is fine because it's loosening up the stuff in my sinuses and it's making it move so I can get it out. But still, it's a pain in the butt. Oh my God. And if you've never had children and you've never had to cross your legs really hard when you sneeze, just be thankful for that, okay? Be thankful for that because I haven't had a child come out of me in 10 years, okay? It's been a decade. And I still have to cross my legs when I sneeze or I will pee myself, even if I've just gone to the bathroom. TMI, I don't care. That's what you come here for. That's what you're getting. So, yeah, that was the sneezing fit that I keep experiencing. I'm not sure, again, if this is a symptom or what, but it's just kind of a pain in the ass right now, and it can stop anytime now. Anyways, but yeah, we're getting ready to get a blizzard. It hasn't started yet. It's about noon, and I haven't seen a single snowflake. Now, the sad part is I can see it in the distance. Now, where I live, because there's no trees, that's the best thing, is that you can tell the weather by just literally looking out the window. Out in the distance, you'll see that it's super clouded over and you can't see anything. And that's not because that, the visibility is low or whatever. That's because that's snow. That's snow that hasn't made its way over here yet. Like, it's worse, I think, when you can see it coming and you're just staring at it like, okay, when are you going to get to this side of town? Like, I see it over there, but when are you getting to this side of town? And I messaged Mr. Coffee, and I was like, hey, have you seen snow on your side of town yet? Because he's on the complete opposite side of town than our house. So I was like, have you seen snow over there yet? And he's like, no. Have you? I'm like, no. And I kind of feel like the kids got out of school today for no reason, because literally it's already noon and there's not a single snowflake, like, at all. Like, nothing. The problem is, too, is that we're supposed to get, like, a misty rain. I'm not sure how. But I'm not sure. Sorry, my echo keeps going off with the alert about the storm. I'm not sure how, but it's... What? Oh, it's wax. I don't know. Anyways, so... God dang it. So I've been just, like, watching to see how long it's going to take for the snow to get over here. And, like, watch. These kids would have gotten out of school for no reason. And they're going to have off again tomorrow because it hasn't even started yet. And it's supposed to keep going until Thursday. And seeing as how it hasn't started yet, and it was supposed to start 6 hours ago, yeah, I don't see them having school. And they don't get out for, like, holiday, like, winter break is what they call it. They don't get out for winter break for another 5 days. So they go up to school up until Wednesday, I believe, next week. And then they're out of school until, like, the beginning of the new year, I think. Don't quote me on that, because the way this school system is set up, they do all kinds of wonky things, and I don't question them. I just go, okay, I don't have to put pants on today? Bet. So, yeah. The kids are home from school today. They're upstairs cleaning and doing virtual learning. Mr. Coffee did go into work today because, and I'm glad he did, because I'm always trying to, like, I'm the bad influence when it comes to Mr. Coffee, especially when it comes to him going to work. And I'm like, I didn't want him to go to work this morning because I was like, I don't want you to get caught out in this storm. And he is, like, so power hungry. Like, he wants to get, like, he wants to show them that he can do a good job in his position. So he will sit there at that shop all day. And I'm like, dude, if it starts to snow, you better get home. And last time it snowed really bad, he waited until it got super duper bad and then was like, okay, I should probably leave now. It was like only an hour before he was supposed to leave, and he was freaking out because he had to leave for that hour. And I'm like, dude, it's freaking snowing outside. Our mail and stuff is still being delivered, I guess, which is great as well, because, which I think the post office is supposed to deliver all the time anyways. Like, they don't really get, like, snow days and stuff like that. So I got the notification that, like, I have stuff coming in the mail today, and I'm like, oh, look at that, I get mail. I got mail. I haven't gotten mail in, like, 2 days, and I'm like, is something wrong with the post office? Why haven't I? Like, I almost want to message my mailman and be like, hey, did you just forget my box or something? Like, where's my mail? Usually, even if I don't get mail a whole lot, I'll get junk mail. No, not even junk mail is coming through at this point, and I'm like, okay, bet. Like, are y'all throwing it out for us now because y'all are so busy with the holiday? Oh, my God, speaking of the holiday, how many people have finished their Christmas shopping? Wah, 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 wah. How many of you have just started? Wah, 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 wah. Christmas is next Sunday, y'all. How many of y'all just now starting to do goddamn Christmas shopping? Look, I hate Christmas shopping. Now, I typically only buy for my parents and my family. And Mr. Coffee's mom, of course. But this year, I'm like, I don't have the fundage to be buying for everybody and their mama. Which is why I wanted to do the digital Christmas card, because where I want to send out Christmas cards, it's financially not feasible for us right now. Like, we're in a tight spot right now financially, and I want to make sure that, you know, our household is okay before I go out here and spend $100 in postage trying to send out freaking Christmas cards, when a digital card will work just fine. Plus, does anybody keep Christmas cards? Like, if you do keep them, how long do you keep them for? Now, if you guys send me a card, like I was so excited when I went to the mailbox, y'all, when I went to the P.O. box yesterday. And yes, I do go to the P.O. box still being sick. And don't worry, I wear my mask. But usually when I go to the P.O. box, there's nobody there. So I usually wait until they close before I go. One, so that there's nobody there. Two, I always make sure to sanitize my hands and stuff before and after leaving. So don't worry, everything is fine. I don't typically touch anything except for my mailbox. And I have this little sanitizing spritz that I will spritz into the mailbox, which is nice because it makes my mailbox smell like hibiscus flowers, which is beautiful. So, yeah, I have been just trying to be as careful as I can, but I got super excited when I went to my mailbox and I had something in there from Tammy Dunkel. Now, if you don't know who Tammy Dunkel is the card making queen. I have so many of her cards sitting on my bookshelf, and I never think about like my birthdays and stuff and getting cards from people. But when a holiday comes up, I'm not going to even lie. When I get a card from Tammy Dunkel, y'all, the happy dance that I do, like I showed my husband yesterday. I was like, oh, Tammy sent me a card. Tammy sent me a card. And he's like, oh God. I'm like, yes, let's see what's in it. And he's like, don't you have to wait to open that? Shit. So I got Tammy, if you're watching, I got your Christmas card. Thank you. I'm super excited to open it. And for those folks that are like, what happened to What You Got Wednesday? Y'all, I've explained this numerous times. I don't make What You Got Wednesday. Y'all make What You Got Wednesday. So what happens is all the mail that I get in my P.O. box is What You Got Wednesday. If I don't get any mail in my P.O. box, there's no What You Got Wednesday. And right now, money is tight for everyone. And I'm not telling you, and this is not me saying that you guys need to send me anything. You really, really don't. But I don't do What You Got Wednesdays when I don't get mail. So, like, if I only get, like, right now, I think I have 2 cards sitting over here. One from Tammy Dunkel and one from Elizabeth Rector. And I thought there was a third one. There might be. The Maggie has my stuff all discombobulated on my desk again. But I have 2 cards sitting over here. And I can't do a video with 2 cards. It would take me longer to edit the video than to actually make the video. So, I can't really do a video with 2 cards. And look, y'all, look, I got that whole bottom section done. It is time to move this mother up. Let's go. So I got to push my coffee cup. I need some more coffee. Maybe that's what I need. I need more coffee. But yeah, how many of y'all have finished your Christmas shopping? How many of y'all are just now starting to Christmas shop? Thank you, Amazon, and hoping, like, I've never put more trust in Amazon than I have this week in the hopes that they will get my stuff to my family in time. Because I woke up at 7 o'clock this morning and went, oh shit, I forgot to order Minna's Christmas gift. Now, have I ordered a single thing for the people in this house? Not a goddamn thing. And Mr. Coffee, his gift to me is actually a commission from one of my favorite artists. So I asked Mr. Coffee last night, I was like, look, listen. One, Becca, thank you for my cute little fox. It's adorable. I love him. Becca's Crafty Life over on Twitch. I think she's here on YouTube as well. I'm pretty sure she is. But, is that a delivery truck? Yeah, it is. So, I asked Mr. Coffee last night if because he wants to buy me something, and whatever it is pretty expensive. And I'm like, I wouldn't buy anything expensive for me. I wouldn't buy anything expensive for me. I'm probably not going to use it or wear it or whatever the hell it is. I'm not really an expensive type gal, not unless it's craft supplies, and then make it super expensive. But he was like, you know, is there anything else you could possibly want? Because we probably won't be able to afford your gift. And I was like, how about this? Because Valentine's Day is coming up in the next 2 months. You can just get it for Valentine's Day. It gives you more money, time to save up money to get whatever it is. And so I was like, how about this? I want to commission Buck. And he's like, what do you mean commission Buck? And I'm like, I want to commission Buck for another PNG tuber. And he's like, hold up, wait, what's wrong with the one you have? Nothing. Nothing at all. I love her to death. But, I'm like, how cute would it be if I could get Buck? Which, for those who don't know, if you're not over on Twitch, you're not going to know who Buck is. Buck is one of the artist friends that I've made over on Twitch. And he does spicy art. And he made the current PNG tuber that I'm using, which a PNG tuber is a little character that essentially looks like it's talking when you talk. And so that's what I use over on Twitch. And he made the one I'm currently using. And I have one that was made by another friend of mine named Nikki, who I've also commissioned to make me PNG tuber. I don't know if she's still doing it or not, because every time it comes to her doing art, she disappears. Which is fine with me, because if she doesn't want to do it, that just means I don't have to waste my money on something that I'm not probably going to use anyways. But next year, I want to set up my YouTube lives to be like my Twitch lives, where it has like the fancy setup and stuff. Like, it won't have the same games or anything, because I don't know if I can play the same games over on YouTube that I can on Twitch. But hold up, can I? I don't know if I can. I think it's only a Twitch thing. I don't know. I'll figure something out. Anyways, so I'm just like, I want to better the stream here on YouTube. It's been, what, 5 years? And where it's not broken, so why should I mess with it? Why not, right? Right. So I told Mr. Coffee last night, I'm like, I would like to commission him to see if he can make this for me. Now, he can make PNG tubers, obviously, because the one he made me is absolutely stunning. I love her. She's probably like the best thing ever. But I'm like, how cute would it be if I commissioned him to make me a fox PNG tuber? Now, you guys know currently my obsession is foxes. And I think it would be incredibly cute if my PNG tuber was a freaking fox. Like a little cartoon fox, like the one from my overlay and stuff over on Twitch. And Mr. Coffee's like, that would be kind of adorable. I'm like, so how about this? For Christmas, instead of buying me a gift, you buy me the commission from Buck to make my PNG tuber. And so that's what I'm getting for Christmas from Mr. Coffee. So I was like, yay, something I want and I'll actually use. Let's go. The kids usually make me and Mr. Coffee stuff, which means more to me than anything else, because I love handmade gifts. Handmade gifts are my favorite gifts. Not that I don't like, bought gifts, but when people are trying to, like, put the thought and effort into something and they get it and you're just like, thank you. I'm not saying that I've ever had that feeling, because you guys, I don't know how you guys keep doing it, but you guys seem to know what I like better than even I know what I like. Like, I didn't think that I would be, like, sitting there using that wand that I got from Erica a few years ago. The one that I used, the pointer. I didn't think I'd be using that thing as much as I do. Every video. Every unboxing video. Here we go. Click, click. Like, every unboxing video. So, you guys seem to know what I like better than even Mr. Coffee. So, kudos to y'all for when y'all do, buy us gifts. We do greatly appreciate it. Like, I can't tell you guys enough how much your support and love for this channel and my family means. And the fact that, I don't know how many of you guys realize this, but you guys have been watching my family grow up. Like, this is like a TV sitcom to some of y'all. Some of y'all just like, ooh, what's going on in the coffee house now, y'all? And I love y'all for that, because that has to be an awesome feeling. Like, what? Maggie was 5. No. Maggie was 6 when I started the channel. So 4 years. I can never, like, because I started in 2018. So 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So it has been 5 years. Anyways, math. I don't do it. This is why. So I want to get gifts that I'm going to actually use, and I don't want Mr. Coffee to, have to sit there and be stressed out because he can't figure out a gift, and he knows he's not the best at gifts, but he tries, y'all. He tries real hard, and we give him an A for effort. And it's not like I'm super picky about things that I like. He knows the things that I like. He just can't find anything that he thinks that I would like. And then, like, it's always that thing where he's like, I found this, but I figured it was too stupid for a gift. And I'm like, oh my God, I love it. And he's like, I should know by now to just buy you the stupid stuff, because that seems to be the stuff you like more. I'm like, yeah, I'm a big kid. I can't help myself. So, yeah. I also wanted a new diamond painting pen for Christmas, but I have so many of them, I don't really need one. And with trying to be more financially responsible, I was like, I don't need to waste my money on one. But I do want to go over to Diamond Pen Pal and get me a new pen. And I probably will after Christmas. But for right now, it's just Christmas. I got to figure stuff on Christmas. Now, we already know what we're getting the Jub. I won't say it out loud, of course, because if they're peeking or hiding behind that corner over there, I don't want them to hear what I'm getting them. But with Tootsie, we're not 100% sure what we're getting her just yet. I did have an idea of something to get her, and Mr. Coffee was like, he didn't want to spend that much money on one child and not spend it on the other. So we've decided we're gonna wait till like her birthday or something for that. So, and it's starts with an X, ends with an X, has an O in it, maybe a B. So I'm sitting there. Sorry, I thought I heard a noise cross around the corner there. I'm sitting there, and Mr. Coffee looks at me, and he knows it's coming. He knows it's coming. I look at him, and I go, "What do you want for Christmas, buddy?" He's like, "Oh, God." It's like, what do you want for Christmas? Now, Mr. Coffee usually doesn't want for anything. He literally just got a new gaming laptop from one of his friends. And so he's been trying to, like, fix that and get it working. And he got it because it malfunctions or it doesn't work properly or something. I don't freaking know. He's doing something with his friends that he needs a computer for that his computer that he currently has isn't good enough for. So he got one from his friend, and he's been tinkering around with that. And I'm like, maybe I should just let him use the Best Buy gift card or the credit card. But then I was like, no, because if I gave Mr. Coffee my Best Buy credit card, he would have it maxed out in 3 minutes. No. No, we're not doing that. So I was like, no. No, please, no. Anything, no. I'm at that level of sick now where I'm trying to, like, mask my laughing, because if I don't, I start coughing. Don't mind me, y'all. Miss Coffee a goddamn old mess. So yeah, so I don't know exactly what I want to get Mr. Coffee. I know what Minna wanted. Minna wanted, if she doesn't watch these videos anymore. If she does, stop watching the video right here, Minna. Minna wanted a weighted blanket. And I told y'all, she doesn't know what she's getting herself into. And when she calls to let me know that she's punched herself in the face a few times, you best believe I'm telling y'all. Because, what did I say last time? What did I say? I have been assaulting myself for the last year or two with that freaking weighted blanket. And she didn't want to heed my warning. She thought it was just funny. She got her 7 chuckles in. And I'm happy for that. I love her for that. Like, I love the fact that she was able to get her 7 chuckles in. But, look, listen. You about to live this life, so don't chuckle too hard. And I only got her a 20-pound blanket because she can't be more than, like, 100 pounds. Like, Minna's not... She's tall, if nothing else. And her bones ain't that goddamn on heavy, okay? So, like, she don't need, like, a 35, 40-pound blanket. 20 pounds should be good enough. So I got her, like, a little 20-pound blanket, and it looks super cute. Almost wanted to buy one for myself, but I saw the price of it. I was like, God damn, $50, Jesus. So I got her that and some, like, leg compression socks, because Minna thinks she's 40, but she needs them for track and field. So I woke up this morning and realized that I hadn't bought it yet. I had it in a cart, and I fell asleep before I could buy it last night. So I was like, oh, shit. So I bought it. She should have it tomorrow, which is great because she'll have it before Christmas. So Minna is done. Now my parents. Oh, my God, my parents. My mom was... Okay, so I still do Scentsy. And I'm not quite sure if I'm going to give up Scentsy right now. Because even if I keep doing it and keep the website open for myself and just buy off myself and get money back, I can do that as well. So, and I do really like the products and stuff, and it's not that I get a discount or anything off of them, but I was like, plus they make great gifts, oh my God. So the deadline to get Scentsy stuff to have it by Christmas is the 15th, and I get paid from Twitch on the 15th. So my parents are going to get, now I've got my mom got a diffuser last year. They both got Scentsy Go's last year, which is, if you don't know what a Scentsy Go is, hold on, I can show you, because I keep one on my desk, and I use it whenever I'm streaming or whatever, because I usually put some kind of, like, really good, smell good scent in it. It's this. This is the Scentsy Go, okay? So, both my parents got one of those for Christmas, because they like to use them in their car. And so they both got one of those for Christmas. And so what I'm going to do, they got one of those. Sorry, you're going to hear me vaping. You know the spill. But they each got one of those and a diffuser, and they got warmers. There was one warmer that my dad wanted, and I did get it, but I'm going to have to mail it out myself, and I'm not sure if it's going to get there in time for Christmas. I'm hoping that it will, but I'm going to have to spend a little extra coin to make sure that it does. Plus, I'm going to have to wait until after the storm, because obviously, unless I leave out today to go take and mail it, yeah, no, it's going to be a couple of days, because the post office is probably going to be closed tomorrow. That's if we get snow, because again, it is 12:30 and there's no snow. It's windy, but there's no snow. So I'm just like, oh crap. And I woke up at a decent time this morning so that I could get stuff done. Still got nothing done. Spent so much time trying to get this video done that I've done nothing else besides work on this diamond painting. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe that was just a sign to work on this diamond painting, because I've been looking at this kit like I really want to work on it. I do. I just, right now, I don't have the energy. I don't. And one thing I really wanted for Christmas is a good webcam. I wanted a good webcam, and I didn't think about it until after I had already told everybody not to worry about it. And I'll probably get one after the new year. But I want a good webcam, because if I get a good webcam, on those times where I actually feel like diamond painting, I could diamond paint. I could diamond paint and have the same little fancy setup like Twitch over on YouTube, or I can even diamond paint over on Twitch. But I want the fancy setup, like not the fancy setup. I want the webcam. I need a webcam for an overhead camera, and I don't have one. And whenever I try to buy one, Walmart is always out of stock, and then they end up refunding me. Like, I've literally tried to buy a webcam 6 times, and I can never find the one that, like, the one I want is like $60 or some crap. And I told Mr. Coffee last night, you know, I want the PNG tuber, and the webcam is probably something that I will work hard to get. Like, I'll do, like, a D-stash or something to get the money to get it. Just so that I'm not having to worry about spending like household fundage for it or anything like that. But I really want to get a webcam so I have an overhead camera, because I've been using my phone for the last 4 or 5 years on YouTube, and I want to give you guys a somewhat same experience that the folks over on Twitch get, because you guys deserve it. You guys are the reason why I'm so successful over on Twitch. And over here on YouTube, and I want to give you guys the same experience here that they get over there. Now, I did notice that there was one person that was like, they didn't like the music in the background of like the Twitch streams, and I'm like, well, I don't know what to tell you about that, because I don't know how to separate it. But I want to have like the cool little cute overlays, and there you might not be able to play games on stream. I think that's only a Twitch thing, unfortunately. But you will be able to have like the same, like, you know, chatting experience, even though it's a little bit faster over here than it is on Twitch. But yeah, like I didn't think about it until everybody had already asked, and now I'm kicking myself in the ass, because I probably could have easily gotten that from my parents for Christmas. But I really want a nice webcam, so I am going to find myself a nice webcam, and I will probably buy that at the beginning of the year so that I can start doing more diamond painting. Because I think the other problem is, because I only diamond paint on YouTube when I'm live or when I'm doing these whipping chats, I think that if I was able to do this over on Twitch every once in a while, I think that it would it would make for a better experience for those folks over there. Because where I do have a lot of diamond painters over there, I have more artist friends and stuff over there than anything else. And it's funny because a lot of them don't know what diamond painting is, so I find myself just explaining to them what diamond painting is, and they're like, that sounds fascinating and relaxing. I'm like, it is. And I start remembering why I started diamond painting and everything else, was because I was bored. And and so now I'm just like, I really kind of want to get back into it, but I don't have the time with the Twitch streams and everything else. But if nothing else, like I said, at the beginning of the year next year, I'm going to buy a nice little webcam for an overhead camera, because then I can connect it to my computer and have it look down onto my project, so I can diamond paint over on Twitch or here on YouTube and give you guys a really nice experience. Hang on a second. All right, sorry about that. I wanted to listen to that alert for the weather, because I got to keep track of that, because Mr. Coffee is at work today. Even though the kids stayed home, Mr. Coffee decided he was going to go to work until things got started, and so far it hasn't gotten started yet, and from the looks of it, it probably won't start until about 1 or 2 o'clock. So I just want to keep an eye on it, so that, because he's not keeping an ey on it, he's in a building with no windows, so like it's kind of like a warehouse that he's in. So I want to keep track of it, just so that I know, you know, hey, you need to come home because it's getting bad out there. And it's not even the snow that they're worried about, it's the it's supposed to have like a warning, like there's a warning for black ice. And when we lived in Pennsylvania, Mr. Coffee was on his way home one morning from his overnight job, and he slid on black ice and totaled his Saturn. And he loved that freaking Saturn. It was the first car he had that actually ran for more than 6 months and wasn't a piece of garbage. And I said what I said. And so he was super upset. And I asked him, even now, if you ask him, he'll tell you he is not 100% sure of what happened. Just because he thinks he dozed off while he was driving home. And he goes, it happened all the time. Like, I just was so tired, because back then he was working 3 jobs. And he think he dozed off and wasn't paying attention or something. And that's how he ended up hitting the black ice. And I'm like, well, that's the thing. With black ice, you don't really necessarily see it. It's not like it pops up and it's like, peekaboo. So, like, he doesn't know what happened because he thinks he was dozing off or something. And he hit the patch of black ice. His car spun and he ended up a ravine. Like, going up the ravine instead of down. And totaling his car. So whenever there's a warning for black ice or anything, he gets a little paranoid because he's remembering totaling his Saturn. And so I'm just like, you know, well, if it starts to get bad out, I'll let you know. And that will be your cue that you need to come home. And he already talked to his boss, and his boss is like, dude, we ain't staying the whole day anyways. So, yeah, like, he'll be coming home early anyways. But, he just wants to keep an eye, like, I'm just going to keep an eye out just in case. Sorry, Maggie wanted to come ask me a question. Anyways, so yeah, so I am on the cusp of being done with Christmas shopping, almost, sort of, kind of. Still got to figure out what to do for Mr. Coffee. Technically, Mr. Coffee already got his Christmas gift, but I want him to have something to open on Christmas, because Mr. Coffee isn't big into gifts, mostly because a lot of the stuff that he actually does want cost an arm and a leg. And I actually had a little bit of a plan. Tell me what you guys think. So Mr. Coffee wants a gaming computer. And the computer that we got Orion, he really likes. And I have a Best Buy credit card, which is where we got the computer for Orion. And it's actually the reason why I got the credit card. And I literally just paid off the credit card, because I had bought some stuff for Twitch for myself as well. And I literally just paid off the credit card, the new laptop I had to purchase, and everything else. Like, I literally just paid it off like 2 weeks ago. I was thinking of surprising him on Christmas with a new gaming computer. Now, the reason for this is, one, he wants to build one with Orion, but he doesn't have the time. By the time he gets home at night, Mr. Coffee is so tired, he's not thinking about building anything. Like, every once in a while he will, but for the most part he won't, because he's so tired. And where I know that's like his little pet project with Orion, and that's like their boy thing to do. And Maggie gets to help out too sometimes because she feels left out. So I don't build things, I just draw things. And Maggie will draw with me, but she wants daddy time too. So they like both will sit down there with them and tinker around trying to build a new computer or whatever. And I was thinking, because one, I don't know nothing about computer parts. Okay, so like people, I don't know nothing about computer parts. But I thought about getting him a new gaming computer, and I can pay it off in the next few weeks with, sorry, the delivery trucks are really out today. Like, they're trying to hurry up and get this stuff delivered. But I can have it paid off in the next few weeks. It's just, I want to get him one. The problem is, I don't know which one to get him without asking him which one he wants. So, you guys help me out. Do I ask him which one he wants and ruin the surprise for him for Christmas? Or do I just kind of pick one? Because I know he likes the one that Orion has. But I don't know nothing enough about computers to be like, oh, so-and-so wants, like, I thought about messaging him and being like, you know, one of my friends wants to get a gaming computer. Is this a good computer to get them? And I thought about doing that for him. Because the gaming computer that he currently has it doesn't work anymore. Like, the cords and stuff are all messed up. And so he needs a new gaming computer anyways. So I was like, that's something that he enjoys. He has a nice big TV screen now that he can use the gaming computer on, because before he had like a little tiny like regular monitor. And I was like, what if I just got him a new gaming computer for Christmas? So I think that's what I like. As I'm sitting here like doing this whip and chat, I literally y'all, sorry this whip and chat is all over the place. My brain fog is real. But I literally was just sitting here going, I could use that credit card. I could probably have it paid off in like 6 weeks. And I could get him a new gaming, because it didn't take us hardly any time at all to pay off Orion's. And he's due for a pay grade, like a pay increase at work the beginning of January. So I'm like, we'd have a little bit of extra money. I could pay it off with my earnings from like Sensi and Twitch and YouTube. And I could get him a new gaming computer. The problem is, then after this gaming computer, then what the hell am I supposed to get him? But a lot of the stuff Mr. Coffee wants is super expensive, so he doesn't typically ask for things. And Mr. Coffee, you guys, he works so hard, and he's such a good person that I want to get him something nice. So I'm thinking that we're going to maybe possibly get him the gaming computer. Now, I don't know if I want to get him one like Orion's, because I'm not sure if he says he likes it, but I'm not sure if that's something that he would actually use, because Orion's has, like, the casing for it is clear, and it has, like, a RGB, like, lighting system in it, so when he plays it, the RGB lighting system is, like, running, and it's doing, like, a rainbow color and everything else. Usually Orion just keeps it purple, because he likes the color purple. But, like, y'all, I think I just figured out Mr. Coffee's gift. Now, can I execute this without going completely broke? That is the question. I don't know. Tune in to see if Miss Coffee's able to pull this shit off, because I know nothing about computers, and I'm going to have to some way, somehow, finagle a question into him, asking him if for a good gaming computer. So, yeah. Meanwhile, Orion, I swear he's up there eating his goddamn gamer headset, because we have bought Orion a gamer headset every year for Christmas for the last 3 years. And I'm like, what keeps happening to these headsets that you can't keep hold of them? I swear, y'all, I swear to you, he's eating them. The one headset he stepped on and broke the headphones for. So literally, they still work. He just has to hold them to, like, I taped them together, because that was the only way I can get them to stay together for him to play with them. And so I was like, well, you're just going to have to deal with that until we get you a new set. The problem is, Walmart hasn't had a new set of gaming headphones. And when I say gaming headphones, it has like the little microphone that comes down off of it. Walmart hasn't been keeping those in stock. So trying to get one of those, damn near impossible. I've gotten a lot of work done on this today, trying to record this video. So I'm pretty excited. But unfortunately, I am getting a little tired. Like, okay, I lied. I'm really tired. I want to go sit down. So I think I'm going to end it here. I know, a bunch of rambling about absolutely nothing, but you know what? That's what Miss Coffee does. So I hope you enjoyed this whip and chat. We did get a lot of progress done. So, like, since I started, I got all of the hand and stuff done. I'm just going to work on the sides and stuff later. So that is going to be it for me today. And I know I don't even have nails on. I'm sick, and okay, the reason I don't have nails on. So when I first got sick, I went to go rub my face, and I stabbed myself in the eye. And after that, I was like, nope, because I know this is about to get bad, and I don't want to keep stabbing myself, so I took my nails off. So with that said, folks, thank you so much for watching. I do really appreciate it, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay up to date with Miss Coffee and all the things that she has going on, whether you're on Patreon or if you're a member of the channel, which thank you to the members of the channel. Thank you to my Patreons. You guys are the true MVPs for sticking with me through all this craziness. Thank you to everyone that watches the channel and watches these whip and chats, because for you, I keep doing them. But with that said, y'all, I'm super tired, so I got to cut it short today. So thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave those down in the comment section below. Remember, have you started Christmas shopping yet? Are you done with Christmas shopping yet? And what do you guys think about the gaming computer for Mr. Coffee? I can probably have it paid off in a couple of weeks. but we'll see. With that said, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go rest. So thank you guys so much for watching again. And until next time, I must now bid you adieu. But not for reminding you that it's hard out here in these crafty streets. So please remember to stay safe, wash your hands, wear a mask, keep your 6 feet, and always try to remember to be kind to others because you never know what somebody else is going through. Be courteous because it's the right thing to do, and always stay cool. Bye, guys.